All right, you guys, we're going to do mini reads and we're going to do, We're going to do a mini collective. Just let me get this shit flowing. Let me get going live on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. All that good shit. Just saying. Share it out with your friends. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Don't be scared to tell a friend. Open your mind more. Somebody needs to be more open-minded. Somebody needs to research more as well. Not so bad. Hold on, you guys. I can't go to work, so hearing that song, come to my window, come shine, wait by the light, oh don't move. What's up? I've been good, girl. I've been good. It has been a while. You're right, it has been a very, very long time. What you been doing? Where you been hiding at? Where you been hiding at? We live in the law of the land, baby. Alright, so let's see. We're going to do a mini collective, and then we're going to do some mini reads after the mini collective. Because I feel like some of you guys are shying away from things. Shying away from... Girl, I feel you. 100%. Okay, so first thing first, we got crystal sale going on here. I'm going to sell these at my price just to move them. This is lepidolite. It is $15. I almost said $50, so take that as you will. Some of you guys may be spending $50. Take that as you will. I'm just going to say what comes through. You guys remember I am in channel mode, so I am going to be channeling as I hear lifting the veil as well, so we're going to be lifting the veil through this reading as well, and lepidolite. I can't never say this right, but I don't know how good you guys can see it. So this one is $15. It is pretty good size, just saying. Let me hold my lighter up to it. You can't see it on YouTube that good, so there you go. We got Mookite. Mookite is $15. Mookite, and we got Green Aventurine for $10. So if anybody wants any three of those, I do got two skulls. I got Blue Jasper and I got Dragon Blood. They are $22 a piece. Actually, I'm gonna keep the Dragon Blood. I'm keeping the Dragon Blood. So we have a Dragon Blood skull for $22. Remember, I am selling you guys these at my price. This is Blue Jasper, so it's small. See. So that is that. We're going to leave it with that. It's fucking hot in here. Alright, I'm hearing, so take off all your clothes. I am getting too hot. I want to take your clothes off. Alright, let's see. If anybody wants it, I do have another shipment coming in. Probably won't be here for another couple weeks, so I will be getting more. I'm gonna get some zoisite, ruby zoisite, and some sunstone. I was very guided to get those two. Zoisite is a return stone. It helps return self-love. So somebody may need to get some zoisite. And like I said, I do have some coming in. So, but somebody may need to get, or just return self-love to yourself. I feel like somebody has been patiently waiting. It's like you've been in this huge waiting game and you just been playing with yourself, if that makes sense. Somebody may be doing masturbation as well. Take that as you will. I do feel like you may do masturbation spells. You may do masturbation manifestation. I used to as well, but my experience with masturbation in the astral world, I cut that off for myself. So you guys just make sure that you're using your intuition if you are using masturbation as a tool for your spiritual self. So take that as you will. We got the King of Swords coming out on the bottom of the deck. So somebody may be an air sign as well. Somebody may be reaching out to you. Somebody's seeing your truth. Somebody's seeing your worthiness, if that makes sense. So I feel like they are reaching out to you. They are. The sun is coming out. The sun will come out tomorrow. So you are manifesting. I feel like you're going through a huge rebirth within inside of yourself. I feel like something's actually being shown to you, if that makes sense. Something's open your eyes more. But I feel like you're trying to retaliate on things. Don't retaliate. Let be what it is, so called. If that makes sense. So I feel like you don't need to retaliate on things. You just need to let it go and be free, be yourself, if that makes sense. See, look, you got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords coming out. So there's a lot of truth and clarity. A lot of things are being awakened to you. I feel like I look up and I see the word love. So I look up and okay. I feel like somebody is coming in to answer all your questions, if that makes sense. I feel like somebody's got questions. They need answers. They need clarity around the situation. But I do feel like you're going to receive that clarity. You're going to understand where this person is coming from and why the mission was failed, if that makes sense. I feel like there was a failed mission, if that makes sense. Somebody came together and it just didn't work out the way it needed to. Things didn't come together the way it needed to. Things didn't progress. I'm hearing progressing slightly, so things may be progressing slightly around you. And I'm seeing I have a third eye up on my wall, so I look up and I see that. But it's that opening the clarity of your mind's eye, opening the clarity of your truth, opening and resurfacing the things that you need to pay more attention to instead of reaching out to others, if that makes sense. I feel like somebody's going to be reaching out to others for help. Somebody may be reaching out to others against you, if that makes sense. They may be trying to close you down, but I feel like you're a powerful soul within, and you're going to be able to surface the things that are needing to be surfaced within inside of yourself as you're closing doors to the mistakes that you've made in your life, if that makes sense. I feel like people have made mistakes. Does that make sense? And I feel like you're coming more into a place of peace within inside of yourself as you receive clarity. And I hear resentment as well. So somebody may hold resentment against you. Somebody may hold a grudge against you, but I feel like that's being released because they're finding out who you truly are and what you're here for, if that makes sense. They're being awakened to your soul path, whether it be friends, whether it be a long lost love, whether it be whoever it is. But I feel like you're being awakened, or they're being awakened to a lot of truth around certain situations. Somebody may be doing blood spells as well. I do feel like you need to go ahead and clear that knot now. Clear that knot now, because I feel like it's putting a knot in your life. Do not be fucking with blood. Y'all don't know what y'all bringing into the world as you fucking with blood. I'm just saying. We're all awakening, and whenever I woke up, okay, my first spell was a blood spell. Just saying. Whenever I woke up 4 years ago, I was really drawn to spells, like the dark spells, like masturbation spells. I was drawn to blood spells. I was drawn to all kind of dark magic. To me, that is dark magic. Depending on what you use it for, yes, but I was really drawn to that era. Runes was very, very, that was visual for me, if that makes sense. I would look at the runes. I would look at the different things in the what is it that I'm looking for? What's the word that I'm looking for? Hieroglyphics. The earth made things, if that makes sense. I don't know the names of them, but the what am I looking for? Hold on. The different way rocks are made, the different way that the different structures within the land here on Earth and here on Mars. So I was very drawn to those particular things whenever I first woke up. And during my last 4 or 5 years of awakening, I have found a lot of truth and clarity within myself by experiencing these different things that I've done for other people and for myself. So make sure that you're paying attention. If you have a gut nudge within inside of yourself that you shouldn't be doing that, walk away from it. Because whenever you're activating and you're opening these portals to do spells and to do certain energetic work, you don't know what you're bringing into your life. You don't know what you're bringing into your energy. There are many spirits that can be manipulated, mimic spirits. My stepfather is the king of mimicking spirits, and he is alive. So you don't know exactly what energies you're using because of the simple fact there are so many strong beings here on earth that are activating a lot of darkness within the energy of the earth and the universe, if that makes sense. I'm a light worker. Yes, I will work nothing but love and light. I will never harm anybody unless I have to protect myself. So or just saying, I will close the motherfucker down from fucking with me. I'm not dealing with it. Nobody is going to fuck with me. I'm going to protect myself. I'm just saying. And no, I wouldn't cause any harm. I wouldn't cause no wrecks upon nobody. I wouldn't cause no death upon nobody. But I will close their energy off from being able to protrude into my energy, if that makes sense. So, what was I getting? But whenever I was doing these darker magic, and I understand as I've grown and as I've gained clarity within inside of my soul to see who I truly am, I'm understanding that I can activate and open a lot of dark realms because of who I am and in my past life, because of what I have done in past lives, if that makes sense. And for me, it's an eye-opener because of the darkness that I have awoken around myself and had to battle, and the dark shadow work that I had to do within and for myself, which did bring me to a higher level of curiosity and a higher level of understanding of what it was that I needed to change about myself, if that makes sense. So everything that you move down on your spiritual path does bring you into a more understanding of what you're meant to bring to the table, of what you're meant to understand more about yourself, what you're meant to come closer with inside of yourself, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because a lot of us, yes, we're light workers, but what we don't understand is that we have darkness within inside of ourselves too. We're just as powerful with the darkness as we are with the light, if that makes sense. We're understanding of how we can clear different energies and how we can clear different negativities around ourselves, so that way we can bring in more structure for our spiritual path. Take that as you will. I don't know who that was for, but somebody needed to hear that, because I feel like somebody is going through a huge transition within inside of themselves. But I feel like you're needing to understand more of the powers that you have made for yourself, if that makes sense. Where am I taking these powers, and how am I going to progress myself with these powers? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. Marlo, yes, I am in Alabama. What's up? All right, so let me see. Let me get back into the reading. That was a high priestess is coming out, so that was a very intense message. I don't know who it was for, but I do feel like you're going to see the brighter things out of the darkness that you have been through. I feel like somebody's went through a tower moment, and somebody's achieving, really overcoming that tower moment because of what battles that has been brought against them, if that makes sense. Yeah, you got the Hangman in reverse with the Four of Pentacles. So you're being enlightened about a more secure path within inside of yourself, and a more offers are going to come in because you're receiving this enlightenment, and because you are acknowledging yourself as the tree of life, if that makes sense. You're acknowledging yourself as the Merkaba. You're acknowledging yourself as the alchemist. You're acknowledging yourself for the true meaning of the spiritual path, no matter if you be Atlantean, Reptilian, Draconian, Lemurian, aquatic, Syrian, it doesn't matter the type of starseed that you are. You're acknowledging that you are here for a greater light. You're here for a greater purpose, and God is bringing security in for you. I do hear Hecate, so Somebody may be working very 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 closely with Hecate. To me, Hecate and Kali May are pretty much the same entities, just different time periods, different energies. So you may be Kali May actually came through my reading yesterday. So you may be working with different deities. Remember, these deities didn't cause harm in the first place, so we don't need to cause harm either. Remember, that energy that you give out, you always receive back. That is your energy. Don't be trying to throw out negative energies if you don't want those negative energies to come back. And I feel like as you're being enlightened to this, and as this may be the feminine that is working with this. Venus is also here as well. Neptune is here as well. We also got fire energy here as well. We also got water energy here as well. So you may be one of those. You may have certain places. I'm hearing strong placements in Neptune, fire energy in Neptune. So somebody may have a very strong Neptune energy about themselves. I'm hearing Leo as well, but I feel like you're gaining that strength and that power within inside of yourself to turn things around, to build the structure within your work field that you need to do to be placed in a division where you need to gain balance and gain hold on. Just let me clear, y'all. Just let me clear. Let me clear all that. That was a lot. I ain't even breathing. Yeah. Okay, so somebody was really unstable with their balance, but I feel like it's like God is sweeping in, universe, creator, universe, whomever it is that you believe in, is sweeping in and taking that unbalance and gaining hope within inside of yourself. Hope may be resonating with you in some type of way. You may be gaining the hope and the clarity that you need within inside of yourself and seeing the strength that you need to perform a more desired pace for yourself. Somebody's moving into a more desired pace of themselves. Somebody is also reaching out to you. I feel like somebody's going to be reaching out to you emotionally. Somebody's very intuitive about you. Somebody sees your intuitiveness, and somebody's went through a huge transformation here as well. Okay, so there's one deity in ancient India. I don't remember her name, but she was just like Jesus. She believed if you went in the holy water, all your sins would be washed away. So I feel like somebody is believing water will wash away your sins. Your holy water is your holiness, if that makes sense. So somebody may be working with holy water. You may need to grab some holy water, Florida water, holy water. It doesn't matter as long as you're using it for good is what I'm hearing. You're needing to make sure that you're not doing harm. Somebody may be doing some black magic because I keep hearing harm. Make sure that you're not doing harm against other people. So somebody may be doing black magic here, and I do feel like you intuitively know that you don't need to be doing this, but you keep placementing this on other beings, if that makes sense. So I do feel like that is being opened. That's opening a key within inside of yourself, helping you understand more intuitively of what you need to walk away from. You need to cut free from something. Somebody needs to cut free from something. But I'm hearing black magic. So somebody is dabbling in the black magic, and I'm hearing, remember, what you give, you get. So somebody does need to walk away from black magic, whether it be you, whether it be somebody else, and we're going to clear that energy. That's all I'm going to say about that. I heard Forrest Gump. So take that as you will. Somebody needs to have patience in the situation as well. Somebody needs to give something time. Give somebody time to come in and offer you. You may be dealing with a younger earth sign. You may be just dealing with a younger person, period. I am hearing Uranus. Where is Uranus at right now? Does anybody know? Just let me pull up my phone. I'm fucking hot. I can't turn on my air conditioner because that bitch loud as fuck. That's the moon. All right. This magic moment when your lips are close to mine will last forever. The moon is in Aries. We're still in the full moon phase. Hold on. What did I say? What we got Uranus in? Uranus is actually in Taurus right now. You also got Mars trine Uranus, which means there's a rush of excitement in the air. The pursuit of a visionary passion is strong, so that there is great potential for breakthrough. When you wisely direct your forces, you may have more ideas for things to do than thought were possible. So I feel like your dreams are coming true, but I feel like you're also moving into your destined mark, into your destined in your fates. You're moving into the fates. There's a card over here that actually says the fates. I don't remember what the name of the deck is, but it actually says the fates. So you're moving into your more fated design and your fated spiritual maintenance that you need for yourself. And you may need to take time away from the 3D world to move into this to move into this more powerful spiritual. I hear spiritual renaissance, take that as you will, but I feel like you're moving into a more spiritual provider. I guess that's how I should say it. You're contemplating on leaving. Somebody may be going off grid as well. I'm hearing going off grid. You may come up MIA for a little while. The Hermit is here. See, the Hermit fell out again. Somebody needs to go off grid for a little while. Somebody needs to change the way that they're doing things, but you need to go within inside of yourself to change the way that you're doing things. I'm told to, yeah, Knight of Cups, because there's a new offer coming in. Somebody may need to stay at home as well. Y'all, I can't go to work. I've been sick. I don't know who that's for. Take that as you will. Somebody may be getting out of work because sick. I'm not a doctor, so remember to go to a doctor if you need to go to a doctor. Somebody may be smoking weed as well. I smell weed, and I don't smoke weed. So somebody may be smoking a joint or a blunt. Take that as you will. That may help you channel more, is what I'm hearing. It may open your mind's eye more as well. I'm seeing. Okay, so hold on. Let me look up this room real fast. Let me look up this room right here. The EWAS room.
Learn about crypto and get paid as you learn with Coinbase Earn. We've paid out over 100.
EWAS symbolizes speed, transformation, and motion. It embodies positive changes in one's life. So somebody is having positive changes. Somebody is growing, but I feel like you need to take time out for yourself. Go in and allow the downloads to come through. Yeah, because there's happiness being brought to you. There's a whole new world, a whole new life being brought. It's kind of like Aladdin. You are the Aladdin right now. I'm just saying. Jade. Somebody may resonate with Jade. You may need to get some Jade. Jade is really good for protection. It's also good for... Hold on. It's a protective Jade keeps the world from harm and brings harmony. Jades attract good luck and friendship. It stabilizes the personality and promotes self-sufficiency. Soothes the mind, releases negative thoughts. So you guys pay attention to those thoughts. Somebody may need to get some Jade. Jade, you may need to wear Jade more right now because of the extremities of the energies, if that makes sense, the extremities of the spell work that is being done to you right now. But I do feel like somebody is very protected. I think this is Green Aventurine. This one's 10. I think this is Green Aventurine. That's what they told me it was whenever I bought it anyways. But there's a lot of happiness. But I feel like you need time to go with inside of yourself and find the true happiness of yourself. What is going to make you happy? What is going to make you shine? What is going to bring that light and that essence of light of love within inside of your mind and inside of your heart? What are you going to be able to have gratitude about? Does that make sense? As you allow your light keys and your light codes to dismiss all the negativity, dismiss all the toxicity. What are you going to be grateful for when this change happens? How are you going to help humanity as this change happens? How are you going to understand more of spirituality as this light shines brighter with inside of yourself? The sun is here very, very strongly, so you may be a Leo. I may be talking to a Leo. Could be talking to an air sign, because this is the air sign as well card. So that's a Pluto. It is the card of transformation. I hear Libra very, very strongly. So I feel like Libra is about balance, or you are. I feel like some of you guys just need to go within inside of yourself and bring yourself balance again. Your energy's all chaotic. You feel like you're fighting a war everywhere you go. Everything you come across, you are in defense mode, and you think you got to battle it. That's not the case, is what I'm hearing. Somebody needs to go within inside of themselves right now. Because I do feel like a new start is coming in that is going to bring you a lot of happiness. But I feel like you're on guard. It's kind of like you're in battle with everybody. You're just like, put up your sword, bitch, because you want me. We got this. That's what I feel like. And I feel like you're a very strong being, but you're also being called in spiritually. You're being called in to do a spiritual duty for God, for the universe, for source, whomever it is, for creator, whomever it is that you believe in. So you are being called in on a very spiritual mission, but you've got to put your guards down. Does that make sense? Quit trying to fight everybody. Quit thinking everybody is against you. Yeah, 8 of Wands, communication. Communication is coming in from a long lost soul. I feel like I hear long lost soul. Take that as you will. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, the Ace of Swords, the Strength card, the Five of Swords, and the Justice card is here. So somebody is defeating the battle. You have won. You have nothing to worry about anymore. Yeah, see, change is here, baby. Change. Whitney, I'm told to tell you private readings are $25 right now if you're still here. And so I do feel like you need a reading, and I am hearing that, but personal readings are $25. Depends on how I'm going to do it. I'll probably record them and send them. But if you're wanting a more one-on-one reading, they'll be $40. They'll be $40. Because I will do FaceTime. Get ready, dudes. Get ready, because the sun is finally shining where you're at. Your cup is being filled. Now it's time for you to go out and fill everybody else's cup up. And your twin is coming together, because in this 8 of Cups, there's 2 flowers here, and both of their cups is full, but there's 6 cups around that's empty. They're going to come together and help fill up these other cups. They're going to help this flower grow, so that way the other cups can be filled as well. You may be working with 6 people. Yeah, communications coming in. Yep. Something that you've manifested is ready to come in for you. This person may be younger than you. They're very passionate about it. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. Don't give up. Don't give up, because I feel like you're receiving a lot of enlightenment about your growth right now. But you do need some downtime. You do need time to go within inside of yourself and make sure that you're completing things within inside of yourself, completing the righteousness and within inside of yourself, if that makes sense. We come here to be light warriors. We come here to be light beings, but you have to be righteous within inside of yourself. You have to be right with source. You have to be right with God. You have to be right with the creator to be that light being and perform that access that you need to be able to perform, so to speak. So take that as you will. I said I was going to do readings, but I wasn't expecting a 30-minute long collective reading. So if anybody wants a mini read right now, I will do them for $10. If anybody wants in-depth reading, there are $25. If you're wanting face-to-face time, whatever, FaceTime, Messenger, whatever, those are $40. just because I have to do more protection during those readings. If I send you a recorded video, then I don't have to do as much protection. I'm just saying. If I do a face-to-face reading with you, I have to do more protection because I'm having to kill any kind of parasite, any kind of negativity that is coming in towards the reading. I automatically banish it away so that way nothing attaches to me or you during the reading. So those are 40. Yes, I can clear parasites. It's something new that I've just came into. I can scan, yes, but I'm not going to be charging for that. I will do that during the reading. Any parasitic thing that is attached to you will be cleared during the reading automatically because I don't want any parasites attached to me. I will never charge for any kind of parasitic removals because we are here to evolve and we are here to change the world. And if you can't afford to get a parasite removed whenever you're trying to help yourself, then I'm not going to have you just running around watching me with parasites attached to you. It's not going to happen. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. So, if anybody wants a reading, you guys can PM me. I am open. You guys remember we did get sick, so I'm trying to quarantine for a couple of days to let it all flush. They said it's not COVID, but it could be COVID, just not showing up on COVID. I could just be a carrier for COVID and then not show up on the test. So, take that as you will. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. Peace. I love you guys. Psychic to Psychic want insight on what you just channeled. What are you talking about? Insight to insight on what you just channeled. Psychic to Psychic want insight. You can PM me, girl. You can message me because I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about what I just channeled? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. If that's what you're talking about. All right. With that being said, you channel me. Girl, you can get a reading. You can get a reading. That's all I can say. You can get a reading. All right. With that being said, you guys, I will see you guys here in a little while. I'm sweating to death because I can't run my air conditioner because I'm going to let y'all see how loud it is. It's loud as fuck. So I will see you guys here in a little while. I'm going to cool myself down and I will be back here in a little while. Remember, if you're wanting any, I have 4 crystals for sale right now. I will show you. I have blue jasper skull, lepidolite. It is 15. Green aventurine, it is 12. These are my prices that I paid. I'm just saying, mookaite, it is 15. I'm pricing them to move them. The skull is 22. So these are the prices that I paid for them. If anybody wants them, I am pricing them to move because I have another shipment coming in. So that is plus ship. That is, you have to pay shipping along with the prices. I'm just saying, I'm not giving you my price and then paying for your shipment. So, with that being said, anything is greatly appreciated. Peace out. Remember, I have a family to feed just like you do. Peace. Hot as fuck.